Your Olympic hero has arrived. It's true, it's true.
You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to another episode of Tales from the Drive-Thru. Been a minute since I've done one of these, but here I am back with another one. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk about a couple of employees that were kind of problems. Some that are still there where I work, and some that are gone. These are all people from my current job who drive me nuts. So the first one I want to talk about is this crazy bitch who, tried to insinuate one of our best loaders was, taking pictures of her when he was just texting on his phone, and that's very clear what he was doing. But she was, being paranoid. Also, this bitch looked like a man. I don't know what the hell she was flattering herself with, thinking that anyone would want to take pictures of her. Luckily, obviously, nobody bought into it. That guy was fine. He even told me he didn't think she was a chick. He said, "Who's that guy working in door 13? I'm like, "You mean that chick?" And he's like, "Wait, that's a chick?" And I'm like, "Yeah, she's mannish, but she is a chick." And it's really weird that she would think that he would want to take pictures of her. But she did actually end up quitting, so that was good, because she was weird. There's always kind of something off about her. Yeah, that was no fun. The next one I wanted to talk about is this crazy old Mexican lady who's worked there for years, who thinks that the sun is going to, explode, and, will need to stock up for an apocalypse and, have heaters and shit. But it's if the sun explodes, aren't we just dead? Don't we just die? I don't think any advanced heating system is going to keep you alive. It's a crazy thing. But also, she also said that, every time you masturbate, you're having sex with a demon, and it'll rip your face off. She says a lot of crazy shit. She's also, said shit she's died multiple times before, I think. She speaks really bad English, but she has said a lot of crazy shit, and I have had people translate some of the crazy shit before, and she speaks enough English that you can understand her most of the time. She's fucking crazy. Next up, I wanted to talk about an old man, and I briefly mentioned this on a stream I did the other day. But there's this old black guy that works there. He's probably in, his 60s or 70s, I don't know. And this guy's always kind of weird, too. He constantly has to repeat stuff back. He'll be like, "Okay, so yeah, we're good now? Okay, so you're good? Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh, yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah, you're good. Okay." He just repeats himself a lot. But also, he's really fucking weird where he's like, "Oh, you're awesome. You're awesome." He says shit like that all the time, too. And he's kind of grown on me in some ways because he has gotten better and more consistent as an employee. But twice now, the guy's blacked out and, passed out in the trailer. He's been unresponsive. He, lays on the ground and he'll, look at you and he'll, hear you and he'll occasionally say something, but he's just kind of staring at you blankly. And we had to, lift him up and get him out of the trailer last time. And it was a whole thing, but apparently his family had to take him to the hospital. He has medication that he's supposed to take, that he didn't. And, he was, very unresponsive. It was really freaky, actually. I don't know if he's gonna be coming back, but yeah, it was a whole thing. It was, pretty scary. None of us knew how to deal with it. It took 3 of us to finally get him out of the trailer. So yeah, that was pretty freaky. Then we have this other guy who's constantly, walking around and, leaving his area and disappearing. And he's not going to last long. Management and I have both talked to him multiple times. But it's a whole issue with that, too. There's a lot of people that are really irritating to deal with in the workplace. Yeah, this is just a selection of a few. I know I've talked about others in the past, like the Berserk guy. And there was also a time where these temps stole stuff from the warehouse, and we had to, report them. It was a whole thing, too. They were, pocketing the little packages from, the envelope sorters. They're not envelopes, but it's those plastic ones that have, smaller packages in them. There's a lot of other people who have certain other issues. There's this Cholo guy, who's the guy I was talking about with the story with the chick who thought he was taking pictures of her. He used to be a pretty major problem because he has kind of an ego, a pretty massive one, and can be kind of confrontational, to say the least. He's been easier to deal with in the last couple of years, but when I first got promoted to supervisor, he was a fucking thorn in my side. But I don't personally have a problem with him now. He still definitely has the ego, but it's not a problem anymore. As much, anyway. Then we have people that just kind of bail. Like that one guy who likes to disappear. He doesn't bail, he doesn't leave the building. But we have another guy who's done that disappearing act a few times too. Not as frequently, but there's been twice where he left the building and like didn't even clock out. And I had to tell my manager, hey, clock him out, he's been gone for like 30 minutes. Or hell, that old guy literally left 2 Fridays. Like, he just left in the middle of the shift, and when he was asked about it, he's like, oh, it's just too much. It's like, well, then fucking ask for help. Like, people don't ask for help. I don't get it. Or if he'd have told us at least. Like, that's another thing, is if he wasn't feeling well, just tell us. That's another problem. Communication is such a problem here. And there's problems with communication with the higher-ups and stuff, too, that definitely frustrate me. But even on a basic level, a lot of the regular employees just don't tell you when they need help, or don't tell you if they have some sort of problem, or if they're not feeling well, or whatever. But yeah, this is just kind of a sampler of some of the people I've had to deal with at work. Again, some of them have quit, some of them have been fired, and some of them are still there. And some of them I don't know if they're going to come back. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Tales from the Drive-Thru. This has been Fugitive Red-Eye. Have a good one. Toodles.
You take forever to say nothing.
What are you doing? Subscribe to Fugitive Red Eye.